What is a month? What does our solar system have to do with your mortgage? More than what you might believe. Interest and payments are measured by the sun and the moon. The Earth's rotation gives us the day, its revolution around the sun gives us the year, and its dance with the moon gives us the month. This dance with the moon is where mortgages are either paid off early, making borrowers rich, or continue to be paid for their full term, making them poor. At first glance, it appears to be 6 of one, half a dozen the other. Whether it be the moon rotating around the earth or the earth rotating around the sun, they both have 365 days and 52 weeks. How can they be that much different? Easy. When the earth rotates around the sun, it does so in 12 30.5 day months. When the moon rotates around the earth, it does so in 13 28 day months. The moon, for billions of years, has rotated around the earth every 28 days, 13 times a year like clockwork. Calendars have been around since man started recording events. Astrology is built right into the threads of the origins of calendars. In ancient Rome, the first of the month was called calends, which was the day debts were due and paid. In order to track these payments, booklets were developed called calendarums, which is the modern word for calendar came from. The Mayans, a celestial civilization, thousands of years ago, observed the moon with its dance with the earth, creating the harmonic calendar, where every week, month, and year was in harmony with one another, starting on a Sunday and ending on a Saturday. Interest on mortgages, as well as weekly and biweekly payrolls, are on the same 13-month, 28-day harmonic calendar. Pope Gregory XIII in 1586 changed all this when he wanted to earn 13 months of labor from the peasants and only pay them 12 times. He severed the odd month from the harmonic calendar, leaving 28 loose days, throwing a few days back at each one of the remaining 12 months. Lenders give you mortgage coupons to pay them every 30.5 days, 12 times a year. If you look at any modern day calendar called the Gregorian calendar, there are not 4 weeks in a month. There are 4 weeks and 2 days, 4 weeks and 3 days. This left what the definition of a month was arbitrary and up to the discretion of the beholder. Is a month the least common denominator, 28 days, the average of all the days in a month, 30.5, or is it 4 weeks and 2 days, 4 weeks and 3 days? The world, as a result of this manipulation, now had 2 calendars to meet payroll, calculate interest, and make payments on. Even though we live in a round world, you cannot get there from here in that the 2 cycles are mismatched and never catch up with one another. By adding more days to a month, lenders lessen the number of months in a year, slowing the amortization process down, allowing interest longer to accumulate on the unpaid balance. If borrowers reduce the number of days in a month to the same algorithms lenders charge interest on, dollars would get to the principal quicker, not allowing interest as long to accumulate on the unpaid balance, drastically reducing the term of their mortgage. Do not confuse being paid every 14 days with being paid every 15.25 days. Mortgage interest and biweekly payrolls are computed on short, fast 28-day cycles that are the same or a derivative of the same cycle as the moon when it rotates around the earth every 28 days, 13 times a year. Mortgage payments and semi-monthly payrolls are computed on slow 30.5-day cycles that are the same or a derivative of the same cycle as the earth when it rotates around the sun in 30.5-day increments 12 times a year. You would think that the end justifies the means, in that if 2 employees earn the same annual salary, that it would not make any difference what increments they were paid, yet it makes all the difference in the world. Those that get paid biweekly receive approximately 1/10 less per month if they were paid semi-monthly, which is quickly absorbed into their standard of living, yet here lies the windfall. Payroll departments issuing biweekly payroll execute pay cycles 26 times a year, 2 more times than if they were executing semi-monthly pay cycles. It's these 2 extra pay cycles per year that are often referred to as windfall cycles that have been earned the name steroid payments when used in conjunction with mortgage reduction. For more information on windfall checks and steroid payments, click on the respective titles in my playlist, hitting the thumbs up button if you like what you've heard, and be sure to subscribe if you want to see more of this content. Thank you very much for viewing.